అని హాస్పిటల్ తీసుకెళ్ళానండి. పడిపోయింది బండి
ఏం
మీద.
ఏం యాక్సిడెంట్ అబ్బా?
బట్ టూ వీలర్ మీద వెళ్తుంటే పడిపోయింది. మొత్తం అంతా
ఓ,
ఫుల్ లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ అంతా ఇదైపోయింది మొత్తం అంతా. నేను కరెక్ట్గా ఈవినింగ్ అంతా తీసుకెళ్ళి హాస్పిటల్కి రాత్రి 9 అయింది.
ఓకే చూడప్పా, కొన్ని దినాల ముందర కండ్లో ఆయా, ఇప్పుడు ఇది ఆయా.
ఇప్పుడు అవునండి.
ఓకే, దినాలో ఏముందో అది మనం తెలుసుకోవాలా
అవునండి.
అండ్ ఏమన్నా చేయాలా.
అవును సార్.
నువ్వు ఇంత పెద్ద బాబు, నువ్వు చేసే కాయలే, నీ యోచన చేసే కాయలే.
మీరే మీతో చేపిద్దామని నేను అనుకున్నాను. కరెక్ట్ మీరే కాల్ చేశారు. నిన్న జరిగిన తర్వాత నాకు రాత్రి అదే అనిపించింది. పొద్దున్నే గురువు గారిని పట్టుకోవాలి, ఆయనతో చేపించాలి ఏదో ఒకటి అని చెప్పి.
Okay, now come. So yesterday, welcome everybody. We are on YouTube or no? Okay,
Yes, sir,
now.
we are.
Okay. So yesterday I told you something very fascinating, that when you are thinking of what happened and writing your life story, destiny story, how does the destiny story reveal itself? Okay. So you have to understand, first 3 years of life, you knew what is the purpose for which you were born. So that information is present as an imprint in your memory bank. And I talked about fascia yesterday. Okay. So when you're doing this, you might accidentally create the epigenetic environment, or it should not be epigenetic. It's not in the gene. It is in the memory bank. So an environment in the memory bank for it to be released. And I told, when it is released, that is what we do? Stretching. So when we do stretching, so what happens in the stretching? This is not elastic. Fascia is not elastic. Okay. So fibers are going like this and fibers are going like this, crisscross. The space in between this is where the memory is stored. And that is why I said, when you stretch every day, forward and backward, you stretch it a little bit. It's not elastic, but I can stretch a little bit. So that pore which is there, that space becomes bigger and it drops off. So 95% drops off without knowing, and that is why you feel relieved after a stretch. Okay. Second is 5% maybe it will be dropped off, expressing itself as it was in the past. So for example, when you think of the past, sometimes of an incident which was sad, you will start feeling sad. So it evokes the same emotions. I remember I had a heart problem somewhere around 30, 35, a discomfort and all that. And I remember that pain. And when I was doing this work way later, this appeared again. And I said, oh my God. And then we tested, everything was normal. So it is the process of going away, it expresses, and that way you know that this is also going out. Because medically you will find nothing. So that destiny might awaken and start expressing and telling you this is the purpose for which you have come. So that's what we talked about yesterday. Then we talked about Nanda Kumar's story, and everything was matching: education in communications, and then afterwards experience in communication, further education in communication, and now he wants to do spiritual something, And again, that is all about spiritual communication. So the foundation has been created for him to achieve that. But the limitation he had yesterday was, I don't have the funds. So when I told him what he has to start doing, funds will come on its own. Now I'll tell you, just like funds will come on its own, I want to tell you a story. Recently, I designed a program which is called 9 Years Younger You. So the rebirth program has additional stuff called 9 Years Younger You. So what are the 4 stages? Stop, reverse, prevent aging, disease, and stress. Once you've achieved that, the next step is become younger. So I want to simultaneously integrate this rebirth program with becoming younger, 9 years younger. And the reason why everything is not complete is because you are not sitting and doing the Evolve app every day. So I am allotting 15 to 20 minutes every day for us to sit together to do the Evolve app. And then every week, another meeting for question answers. And another meeting every month to reassess your progress. I will be there. Reassess your progress. Refill the forms. Write what has happened medically. Let us discuss it. Let us measure it, the changes that are happening. So this is what was missing. You didn't have the resolve to do this, which was there, necessary. So I am giving more time to it for this. And now the strangest thing that happened, now that I want to create the 9-year Younger You program, and that can only be possible when you stop your aging, stop, reverse, prevent aging, disease, and this, only then it can happen. So that's also included in the 9-year Younger You program. Okay. So I don't search for anything. I'm only contemplating and I'm staying in the heart. Whatever is needed for this program, it will fall into my lap. I was talking to Sunil about this. Okay. So I love to listen to stories at night. YouTube stories. I put it on and I put it on the side and I'm lying down. And when the story finishes, by the time I've slept off. Just like when we were children, a mother used to tell the story. During that, can you see how existence sent me in between the story stopped and a message about an ad. They do an ad, no, YouTube's ad. And that ad is talking to me. And my ad is telling why people cannot sit down as they're growing old. Why do they develop aches, pains, and all inabilities, struggling and all that stuff? They can't sit down on the floor. But the body, same thing as I told you, body remembers how to sit down on the floor, how to get up when we were children. All that information is there. Okay. But that information has got blocked due to fear of fall, fear of pain, fear of, saying that everything is inevitable. All this has to happen because we have to grow old, we have to die. He's talking the same thing. Strange. I said, who's this fellow? And he had paralysis and notice. And then I saw him. Then I took the phone and I saw that he could sit down and get up without support. He would cross his legs front of each other and then sit down and then get up. And he says, it is not about doing exercise. It is not about gym. It is not about yoga. Everybody has done everything, but they've not recovered. It's about retraining your brain not to be frightened. And doing that step by step. And my dream is to sit on the floor again. So that program came. Can you believe that? And that program is what was needed for me because I wanted to sit in that. Because recently, Sunil had created a picture in which I'm sitting cross-legged on the floor 10 years from now. And I told Sunil at that time, I wish I could sit again like this, Sunil. And this is what I came. So when you are totally connected with your inner self, respect and express gratitude and faith to your inner self makes sure that everything appears. Just like they say, when you're ready, the teacher appears. Okay. So then the second thing, the magical thing happened. I started wanting to create this program. Now, the thing is, everybody might fill the form, but are they seriously working or not? Are they doing everything? What is happening to their biochemistry inside? Just like we have these apps to count steps and do the heart rate and all those things and blood pressure, we have got apps. So how there is another thing appears in front of me, and I have a meeting with them on the 8th. Exactly the app I need with the tool which is to be given to you to measure what is happening to the biochemistry. Is it becoming younger or not? All the parameters are there which we do in blood tests. It is doing from that like a band. I said, oh my God, this is something really advanced. And this is what we need to achieve the 9-year younger program. And I immediately planned a meeting, and it's on the 8th. So existence gives you everything. So it will open up everything for you, even how to find, follow, fulfill your destiny, create the products, services, what you are here for, over whatever you have to overcome, finished. And then what is the main desire, main reason why you have been taken birth? So that is how it happens. Isn't that fascinating? I told you yesterday also. So this, from yesterday to today, see how much things happen. All you need is trust and faith in yourself. All you need is, yes, I will connect, okay, with whatever is needed. So that was done. So this is how everything happens. So now place your hands on the heart. Bring your focus, attention. Fix the focus with the attentions. Invite your all-knowing awareness into this space. This is for your all the problems can be solved. But additionally, because we're doing endocrine glands, see, for the professional and wisdom, it is here. There's a mental issue, you can put your hand on the head. Otherwise, if there is a gland which is affected, take one right hand, place it on that gland. Suddenly, everything will become quiet. That means that manifestation state has come. All these actions happened so quickly because your body was waiting to receive this change in biochemistry because it's addicted to it now. And it will make everything possible very quickly. And then you say, I, Ramesh, dissolve whatever is holding me back from becoming holistically wealthy, endocrine system, holistically wealthy, whatever you've written in the resolve form, holistically wealthy opportunities, holistically wealthy growth, holistically wise, awareness, wealthy wise intuitions, wise inner voice guiding us. See what's your state before and after to write, and we write it to hold the state. And then start thinking of who all to share it with. Whom all should I call? Whom all should I guide if they want guidance? Whom all can I help? Move your toes, move your fingers, wipe your hands, cover your face, open, close your eyes 3 times in the darkness with eyes open, separate. Okay. Now go right in the chat. Exactly 36 people, huh?
За эхлэн чадах юм бол try хий. За.
Is really writing or no?
Sir, Sonanchimi connection is
Okay,
being
no
right.
problem. Dulgun, tell them all to write their well-being status before and after.
Окей. За дасгалын дараах өмнөх дараахаа бичээрэй гинэ манайхаа.
Okay. Yeah, Kamal, what do you want to ask me?
Yeah, sir. What exactly is the follow-up in the Evolve app? I mean, I'm not getting it. Like people forgetting their goals, or you want the measurements like before, like after 1 week, after 2 weeks, the measurements. I put everything there, and I'm not sure what exactly
okay,
is
good.
desired.
Good. So see, what are the points there? One is food, right?
Right.
So start getting the hang of what food you're eating and writing and finding it will tell you exactly how much protein, how much carbohydrate, how much calories, what you're taking. Just get used to that first. That's what the food. Now, is my food organic, inorganic? Is it intelligent? Did I charge my food? Did I not charge my food? That's from the food point of view. Then how much water you drank. And all those measures are there. Okay. Then what did you do every day? What have you done? What are the different exercises you're doing? That whole thing is listed there. You can choose and write down. Then what are the symptoms you're experiencing today? Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You had certain problems which you said inside that. So based on that problem, you decide this is better. Or is it deteriorating? You write in the symptoms. Whatever you're experiencing. Is that symptom was there yesterday? Today it's gone? Because you've written yesterday, you will know. Then we come to besides the symptoms, we come to all your measurements. You're supposed to write your height, weight, measurements of your chest and everything. How many kilos? So when you write, that we don't measure every day. We measure once a week or once in a month. Okay. I had also put all the blood tests, doctor's reports, everything. I was asked to upload because we are taking care of that also, right? So now 1 month has passed. If it happened, sometimes only blood tests happen after 3 months. So overall, what is that symptoms for which I had gone to the doctor? Is that getting better? The last one is goals. At the most, you can write 3 goals in that place. So whether you did the goal practice, it automatically ticks. Did you do it once, twice, thrice? You're ticking. It keeps a record to see how regular you are. In addition to that, if you're using an app which is measuring your steps, which is measuring all your parameters regularly, we connect that also to the Evolve app. We can connect it. And we will know what is happening. So it's a system. So, and then in the morning, always write the tasks which you want to do. And then have you done the task or not? Create it on a document, write it on a date, and share that link in the notes. So that if we want to check it, that are you regular? Are you consistent? Okay. Are you expressing gratitude? For
Mhm.
example, if you're doing gratitude, if you're doing forgiveness.
So I should make a list of exercises that I want, like whatever it is. I'm practicing
Beta,
forgiveness. I'm practicing.
when you
Yeah,
do
I
the
should make a
exercise, what
list
you
of
have done,
exercises. Yeah.
what you have done वाले में लिखा हुआ है
Yeah.
सारे exercises. Otherwise, it's in the other. But if you're not doing what is written there in that list, when you write other, you write attending this class is an exercise.
Yeah.
Meditative exercise.
Sure.
Realization
I
exercise.
can make if I want to do daily walk, I can write that this is my goal, this much I want to walk. If I'm
Yes, yes.
doing
In the
a special
document, you
food that
write
I
it.
want to eat this, I want to eat this special food. Did I eat the food or not? And third is like if I have any goal, like I'm doing some forgiveness goal or I'm doing some practice to improve my forgiveness, then I can write that this is my target. I want to do this much. Like
Yes. So,
this is
yeah. If it is not there in the app, notes are there. So you write on a Google document date by date, time as you do it, and you share the document link in that. So that, again, whatever you are doing gets customized, dynamized, individualized based on the forms which you gave. It's very powerful. And the task sheet is written in the evening. See if the task is completed. And there are some tasks you do before sleeping. See if all that is completed or not. Did I achieve what I wanted to do today towards my destined goal? What is the percentage I achieved? What is missing? What should I repeat tomorrow? So document will get organized as you go because there's no space there in the app. It's quite comprehensive. It's a futuristic way. That is how I am handing over. I want you to take responsibility to your life, not just the doctor, the medicine, or whatever is told you. That's only 5%. Not listening to everybody. It is you who has to heart search. Because when you start doing this, that 95% ability of yours gets strengthened. Balancing ability. So we are trying to create the future where each one is independent, true to themselves, to become true beings. Very good question. Thank you for asking. There's so much we need to do. And I also do a lot of it. Because I do, I can talk to you so easily. If I don't do, then I have to think.
There's some things which I've already put into place, which I'm doing regularly. Can I write that in? Because for me, it's a big move to whatever.
No, beta, you write it.
Yeah.
You write it.
Yeah.
That ace intelligence aspect will start helping you. Whose ace intelligence? Not only mine, but yours. And I want to tell you, the Evolve app is a living thing. It is all the time customizing based on your present situation. So when you write the present situation, it will customize as per that. Dynamize. So when you wrote the forms, it is based on that way the customization happened. But today, when you're writing every day, it has to be dynamized. That has to be added to that. Okay. And then as you are growing, as you're becoming a better person, as you're becoming a healthier person, wealthier person, your value is changing. You're becoming more and more valuable. That part is also there. But it's all 100%, 95% effort is yours, 5% is mine. And the Evolve app also becomes more alive as it grows. Okay. Okay. Any other question, please? Anywhere, Sunil? Yeah. Yes, Sujinat. Ask me.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
So ever since this morning I've joined the Zoom class. All this while when I was practicing the statement from the YouTube, I couldn't be thoughtless or I was distracted and I couldn't feel my vortex. But since I've joined Zoom today, and I could go thoughtless immediately, and I could feel my vortex while we were doing the exercise.
That
Yeah.
is the difference between investing and not investing.
Also, thank you for slashing the prices.
No. YouTube is investment of your time. Here it is investment of your time and money. That's what happened. And I told you, the closer you come to the source, it becomes 10x more powerful. That's what I told everybody. You can be at YouTube because that is your state of being and whatever you're comfortable with. So you decided and you saw the difference. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. So now I don't need to talk to you.
No, that should go.
I'm going to Canada, so I'm a little busy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No problem.
Okay, no problem. Yeah. Next. Who is the next? Anybody else? Sunil, उसमें कुछ नहीं है ना?
No, sir. There is one experience.
Share.
It is from Someshwar Rao. He's saying my well-being status before 50, after 55. Today,
Achha,
after exercise, I could see the mobile screen cleaner without spectacles. Sir, thank you.
God bless you. God bless you. You will see more and more changes when you take charge. Okay. That's it. Chalo. There's nothing else I want to talk today. We'll go tomorrow. Okay. Thank you very much, everybody. God bless you. Bye-bye.